All right, today we're diving into a tool that's really designed to bring the structure of a professional trading desk right into the world of prop trading. It's called Auto Prop Trader, and it's all about being a systematic companion for traders who are serious about their process. So, if you're a prop trader, this question probably hits pretty close to home, right? Trying to juggle a bunch of different accounts, each with its own set of rules and targets? Yeah, it can feel a lot less like disciplined trading and a lot more like you're just trying to manage chaos. The pressure is just immense, and it feels like a constant battle just to stay on track. And this list, man, it just perfectly captures the unique challenges. It isn't just about finding good trades, it's about walking this incredible tightrope. You're constantly trying to balance these super strict drawdown rules, daily limits, and those relentless profit targets. And then you throw in the emotional pressure and the very real risk of one simple misclick, and you've got a recipe for some serious stress. So, with all that pressure cupping, where do things actually go off the rails? It might not be where you think. This isn't really about having a bad strategy. It's about something, well, something far more human. This right here, this gets to the absolute heart of the matter. You can have the best strategy in the world, but it's completely useless if you can't stick to it when the market's moving and the pressure is on. That's the exact moment when discipline breaks and accounts get blown. And that is precisely the problem this system is built to solve. It frames the solution not just as another piece of software, but as a professional workflow. The whole idea is to replace those emotional, in-the-moment reactions with a consistent, repeatable process. So how does it actually create that professional structure? Well, it boils down to this really clear three-stage workflow that you repeat every single day. You plan, you execute, and then you report. This is how you build a real disciplined routine. These are basically the three pillars of the whole system. You've got Dr. Markets, which does your morning checkup. Then there's TradeX, which is your execution engine. And finally, Journal X gives you that objective end-of-day debrief. Each part has a really distinct and vital role to play. Okay, first up, planning. Before the market even opens, Dr. Markets runs a full diagnostic on every single one of your accounts. It's checking where you stand relative to your drawdown limits, your profit targets, and all the other rules. And the result? You get a clear trading prescription for the day that tells you exactly which accounts are healthy and actually ready to trade. Next up is execution. TradeRx takes that daily plan and just carries it out with relentless consistency. Now, it's not trying to predict the market. It's executing your strategy, managing your entries, your risk, and your stops for each account based on its specific rules. And it does it without any fear or greed. And finally, we have reporting. At the end of the day, Journal X gives you the unvarnished truth. It produces this clear daily intelligence report so you can see exactly what happened, track your progress on any evaluations, and review your performance completely objectively, without your ego getting in the way. Okay, I know what you might be thinking. All this talk of automation might make some traders think they're handing over the keys to the car, but that is a huge misconception. So let's be crystal clear about who is actually in the driver's seat here. It is absolutely critical to understand that this is not a trade copier. A copier just blindly mirrors whatever happens on a master account to all the others. Auto Prop Trader is way more sophisticated. It manages each account as its own individual entity, and it only executes trades if that specific account's own rules and conditions allow it. And this gets to the core principle. Think of the system as your co-pilot. Its job is to handle the discipline and execution, but it doesn't create the flight plan. That's your job. You are always the strategist. And to be specific, you control all the most important parts. The indicator you trust for your signals, your directional bias for the day, the trading rules you want to follow, and the specific configuration for every single account. The system simply enforces the rules that you've set. Now, while this tool was obviously built for the prop world, its most powerful application might actually be something else entirely. Let's think beyond just passing these short-term evaluations for a second and think about real long-term growth. This table does a great job of clarifying the two mindsets. The prop path is all about these high-pressure sprints to meet the firm's targets. But what if you took that same strict discipline and applied it to your own capital? The focus completely shifts, right? It moves away from payout schedules and toward the incredibly powerful, sustainable force of long-term compounding. And ultimately, this is the philosophy that underpins all success, whether you're trading for a prop firm or for yourself. It's not about that one big winning trade. It's about showing up, following your process day in and day out, and just letting consistency do the heavy lifting over time. And that really leaves us with one final question to think about. I want you to look at your own trading. When you sit down each day, are you just hunting for individual trades? Or are you methodically, day by day, building a professional system that's designed for long-term survival and growth? Because honestly, the answer makes all the difference in the world.